Hi, and welcome to Beginning Ukulele 1A, the online course. Okay, today we're going to talk about how to tweak your ukulele. So, a lot of times when you're buying a brand new ukulele, it's probably already good to go, nothing wrong with it. But let's just say, it's not quite the way you wanted. Maybe what happened was maybe you didn't get a brand new ukulele, and maybe your cousin gave you his old ukulele and it's not quite up to par. So this tutorial is just some information on how you can just make sure everything's okay and get your ukulele running at a better situation. So first of all, we're going to talk about tweaking the ukulele, and we're going to talk about the tuning keys. So this is my ukulele, and on my ukulele I had the keys changed. Okay, these are the tuning keys. When I bought the ukulele, it was the very cheap tuning keys, and I didn't like them. They were going out of tunes, so I bought these Grovers, and they're a lot better now. I'm very happy with them. So one of the things that can be done by tweaking it, if you notice at the very tips here, okay, the very tips there, you see that's a screw, and what you can do in case it's a little loose, you take a screwdriver, and for instance this screwdriver is a flathead screwdriver, and then you just tighten up the screws up here. Now depending on what kind of screw it is, you might need a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, a Phillips screwdriver for tuning up the screws on your tuning keys. Now if it's fine, you don't need to tighten it. If you're not really having any slippage from the tuning key, then it's probably good to go. You don't need to modify it or tweak it any bit. So here's another tuning key that's quite popular on all the ukuleles that's coming out these days, and it has the tuning peg enclosed. So usually when that happens, it's pretty much you can't do a whole lot on it because you have no control over the tuning peg. Okay, as you can see, my ukulele has the screws exposed, and this one here does not. So in that case, you can't really modify too much. Now if you're uncomfortable with that, you can ask your salesman to look at it. Like I said earlier, usually if it's a brand new ukulele, it's usually good to go, and nothing's really wrong with it. But sometimes it does come a little, since it's made in a factory, the tuning keys might be a little loose. Okay, next we're going to talk about ukuleles that maybe it's brand new. So if it's brand new, the strings are probably still stretching. As you can tell, this one's totally out of tune. Okay, so when you're stretching the strings, what I'm doing is I'm basically just grabbing the string here, just like this, tugging on it. That's all I'm doing. Just tugging on the string. Okay, and basically just stretching it out. Okay, and then you would tune it up. Another way I would stretch is I would hold the neck of the ukulele. You can see I'm holding all the strings, and then I'm just tugging on it with this finger. See? Okay, I'm just stretching it out. Okay, so these are some things that I want to keep in mind, because a lot of times when you have a brand new ukulele, the strings are probably brand new on them, they're still stretching out, and they're going to be going out of tune a lot. In fact, if you live in an AC air conditioned environment, and then you have to transport the ukulele from the AC environment to another area, like wherever it is that you're traveling to, the change in temperature also makes the strings go out of tune. But the biggest problem is that when it's a brand new ukulele, it goes out of tune within minutes. Okay, so as I discussed earlier in the previous tutorial, tune your ukulele several times every day. Now, if you are having a hard time tuning your ukulele, I would suggest taking it to where you bought it or your nearest music store and have them tune it up for you. And once you got it tuned for you, once you get home, just as a homework assignment, you just practice tuning the ukulele with your tuner, as shown in the upcoming tutorial about how to tune ukuleles. Okay, so that has been some brief information on how to tweak your ukulele and what to look for, especially owning a brand new ukulele. If you need be, please back up or rewind this tutorial and listen to it again. It's some important things to know about when you're tweaking your ukulele, or you just got a brand new ukulele, or maybe you can't seem to keep your ukulele strings in tune. So this may help solve some of your problems. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll see you for the next tutorial.